The Art of Me Time, How Semi-Social Solitude Enhances Well-Being. Introduction. We all need a break sometimes, a moment to ourselves to rest, recharge, and return to life with more clarity and calm. But not all alone time is created equal. While many of us picture solitude as sitting in total silence at home, a growing body of research suggests that the most restorative kind of me time may actually include a little social presence. A recent study published in PLOS found that people who spend time alone in semi-social settings, like reading at a cafe or walking in a park where others are nearby, experience greater psychological benefits than those who retreat into full isolation. This kind of me time, where you're alone but not lonely, allows us to connect inwardly while still feeling part of the world. It's a blend of personal space and social comfort that supports well-being without draining energy. In today's conversation, we explore what this research means and how to put it into practice. We'll look at why this balanced solitude works, how mindset plays a role, and how to create your own ideal version of me time. Why semi-social solitude works. The Oregon State University study surveyed nearly 900 adults about their experiences of solitude. The participants reported on various types of me time, from being alone at home to being alone in public spaces, and how these experiences affected their mood, energy, and sense of connection. What emerged was clear. Complete isolation often felt draining, especially when it lacked meaningful purpose or carried emotional avoidance. On the other hand, being alone in shared spaces, or while doing enjoyable solo activities, restored energy, lifted mood, and supported a healthy sense of independence. Why does this matter? Because many of us mistakenly think we need to unplug completely to recharge. While rest is essential, cutting off all connection to others can sometimes leave us feeling ungrounded. Humans are social beings by nature. Even quiet, passive presence, like sitting near others or hearing background conversation, can fulfill our need for connection without requiring interaction. This soft form of social contact, often called ambient belonging or passive social connection, is especially helpful for introverts or anyone feeling emotionally depleted. It helps us feel included without demanding effort or performance. Your attitude matters. Just as important as where you spend me time is how you approach it. The study found that people who chose solitude intentionally to reflect, rest, or enjoy an activity were more likely to benefit from it. But those who retreated due to stress, rejection, or social anxiety often felt worse afterward. It's not solitude itself that makes or breaks us, it's the motivation behind it. Ask yourself, am I choosing this time to center myself and refuel? Do I plan to reconnect with others when I feel ready? Or am I hiding because I feel emotionally overwhelmed or disconnected? When me time is framed as empowerment instead of avoidance, it becomes a tool for resilience. But when it becomes a pattern of withdrawal, it can quietly reinforce loneliness, negative self-talk, or emotional stagnation. Real-life ideas for meaningful, restorative me time. Here are a few gentle suggestions to help you craft your own version of semi-social solitude, whether you're recharging after a long week or simply craving a few moments of inner peace. 1. Read in a public space. A coffee shop, bookstore, library, or even a quiet bench in a plaza can offer the perfect atmosphere. Bring a comforting book or even a journal. You'll feel the presence of others while still diving inward. 2nd solo movie outing. Going to the cinema alone may feel awkward at first, but it's deeply satisfying. The lights go down, the story begins, and you're part of an audience without needing to talk. 3. Explore a museum or gallery. You can stroll at your own pace, reflect in silence, and take in inspiration while gently absorbing the energy of others doing the same. 4. Take a long walk in a shared space. Public parks, nature trails, and even open city streets offer the balance of movement, observation, and passive presence. Listen to music or a calming podcast while observing the rhythm of life around you. 5. Try a silent gathering. Events like silent book clubs, solo sketch meetups, or community meditations allow for gentle social presence with no pressure to talk. These gatherings are ideal for introverts and highly sensitive people. 6. Work alone together. Many co-working spaces or university lounges welcome quiet solo work in a group setting. You can study, plan, or even paint while surrounded by people doing their own thing, offering a shared sense of purpose. 7. Practice mindfulness in motion. Movement-based solo activities like yoga in a park, tai chi, or even stretching at the beach can connect you with your body while placing you in a shared, peaceful atmosphere. Simple reminders for getting the most out of your me time. Set clear intentions. Remind yourself why you're choosing this space and time for yourself. Avoid multitasking. Resist the urge to fill every moment. Let your mind wander. Choose spaces that feel safe and welcoming. It's okay to explore and find what fits. Reframe it as a gift, not a timeout. You are not escaping life, you're meeting yourself. Conclusion. Finding a healthy rhythm between connection and quiet is one of the most important ways we care for ourselves, especially in a world that rarely slows down. As this research shows, me time doesn't have to mean total isolation. In fact, the most nourishing moments often come when we step into the quiet while staying gently connected to life around us. Whether you're reading at a cafe, walking in a park, or simply listening to music on a bench, the key is balance, time with yourself, among others. This type of solitude doesn't ask us to disappear. It invites us to return to ourselves fully so we can re-engage with others from a place of groundedness and clarity. When we choose me time with intention and compassion, it becomes more than a break. It becomes a form of restoration, and ultimately, a doorway back to joy.